Over 65. Add this to your morning coffee to stop muscle loss and stay strong. If you're over 65 and you drink coffee every morning, but still feel your muscles aren't what they used to be, you're not imagining things. Maybe it takes more effort to climb stairs. Your legs feel weaker. You're not walking quite as fast. That creeping loss of strength isn't just age, and it's not just about eating more protein either. There's something powerful, natural, and scientifically supported that can make a massive difference. And it starts with your morning coffee. What's really causing muscle loss after 60? Many believe that losing muscle after 60 is just normal aging. But there's more going on beneath the surface. The real issue, a little-known condition called anabolic resistance. Here's the deal. When we're young, our muscles respond well to the signal that says, "Hey, it's time to grow and repair." That signal usually comes from eating protein or working out. But as we age, our muscles become less responsive to that signal, even if we eat well and stay active. This leads to a gradual breakdown. You're not building muscle as fast as you're losing it. Over time, it shows up as weakness, fatigue, and eventually greater risk of falls and health problems. Meet leucine, the spark that rebuilds muscle. Here's where it gets exciting. Leucine is a special amino acid, one of the building blocks of protein. But it's not just any amino acid. It acts like the spark plug in your body's muscle-building engine. When you consume enough leucine, it activates a critical pathway called mTOR, your muscles on switch, for growth and repair. However, research shows that older adults need 30–40% more leucine than younger people to get the same results. Why? Because their bodies are less responsive to that growth signal. The magic number? About 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine per serving. Why coffee is the perfect delivery system? So why coffee? Every morning, your body is in a unique state. You've been fasting overnight. Your insulin is low. Your body is alert and ready to absorb nutrients quickly. Coffee, especially black coffee, enhances this by boosting circulation, metabolism, and nutrient uptake. Now imagine this, adding a scoop of leucine powder to your coffee right after waking up. It dissolves easily in hot liquid, has no taste, and goes straight to work, activating your body's muscle-building signal without needing a huge protein-heavy breakfast. And here's the best part. It won't break your fast or spike your blood sugar. So if you practice intermittent fasting or just prefer light mornings, this simple hack works beautifully. Backed by research, multiple studies confirm that supplemental leucine can significantly increase muscle protein synthesis in older adults, even without exercise. One clinical trial reported up to a 30% improvement in muscle-building response with leucine compared to a regular meal. When taken in the morning, in a fasted state, the results are even better. That's because the body is highly insulin-sensitive and primed for nutrient absorption, especially if combined with something like coffee to amplify the effect. Real stories, real results. Let me tell you about Jean, 68, who was starting to feel unsteady on her feet. She began adding leucine to her coffee each morning. After just 2 weeks, she said climbing stairs felt easier, and her leg cramps had all but vanished. Or Carlos, 72, managing type 2 diabetes. He started this protocol and noticed his blood sugar stayed more stable during the day, without changing his diet. These aren't isolated cases. The science supports it, and real people are seeing real benefits. Your simple morning protocol. Ready to try it? Here's your easy-to-follow routine. 1. Wake up and hydrate. Start your morning with a glass of water. Add a pinch of salt or lemon if you like. 2. Brew your coffee. Use black coffee or unsweetened almond coconut milk. Skip sugar or cream. 3. Add 3 g of leucine. Stir in pharmaceutical-grade, free-form leucine powder. It's tasteless and dissolves in hot liquid. 4. Drink within 30 to 60 minutes of waking. This is your anabolic window, where results are strongest. 5. Optional. Light resistance movement. A few squats or push-ups sends an even stronger use it or lose it signal to your muscles. 6. Eat protein-rich meal later. When you do eat, go for eggs, fish, or grass-fed meats with healthy fats and veggies. Repeat 5 days a week for 2 to 4 weeks and track how you feel. Many notice better leg strength, less soreness, and more energy within the first 10 to 14 days. Why muscle matters more than you think. This isn't just about strength or looking toned. Muscle is your metabolic engine. It helps regulate blood sugar, burns calories even at rest, and reduces your risk of insulin resistance and diabetes. More muscle asserts more energy, better balance, improved mood, and even brain protection. Studies have shown that older adults with more muscle mass have up to 40% lower risk of death over 5 years. It's that powerful. Final thoughts. Start small. See big change. You don't need to overhaul your life. You don't need fancy gym equipment. You don't need to double your protein or buy expensive supplements. Just one small tweak, 3 grams of leucine in your coffee each morning, could help you preserve muscle, regain strength, and age with confidence and independence. This is about sending the right message to your body every single day. So here's your challenge. Try it for the next 7 mornings. That's it. Watch how you feel, then decide if it's worth continuing. For many, it becomes a habit for life. Let's fight muscle loss, reclaim energy, and age powerfully, 1 cup of coffee at a time. Like this article. Share it with a friend or loved one over 60. It could change how they age. Subscribe for more practical, science-backed health strategies delivered weekly.